Welcome to Pit Print by Portafolio Capital. I'm Al Sanchez with your Monday recap of last week's U.S. markets and macro moves. Let's dive in. Stocks snapped their summer run for the week with the S&P sliding 2.4%, the Dow 2.9%, Nasdaq 2.2%, and small caps being hit the hardest with the Russell 2000 falling 4.2%. Friday's sell-off was the worst since May, capping 4 straight down days in the week. Megacaps stole the show with Microsoft beating on cloud strength, touching a $4 trillion valuation, Meta jumping 9% after an AI-powered ad rebound, and Apple topping estimates with a record $27.4 billion in services revenue despite looming tariff costs. Trade tensions resurfaced as President Trump unveiled reciprocal tariffs of 10 to 41% on imports from 69 countries, hiking Canada's to 35% and Brazil's to 50%. Markets took the hit in stride, but it shaped sentiment and stoked inflation worries again. Macro prints were mixed. Q2 GDP rebounded 3% after a Q1 contraction. June PCE inflation ticked up 2.6% year over year, with core steady at 2.8%. July jobs disappointed with only 73,000 jobs on the payroll and unemployment up to 4.2%. The FOMC kept rates between 4.25% and 4.5%, with two dissenters pushing for an immediate cut. Chair Powell reiterated data dependence as futures now price better than even odds of easing in September. Tariff-sensitive groups, industrials, transports, and semis fell more than 1%, while defensive consumer staples eked out a 5.5% gain. Volatility spiked with the VIX topping 20. This week's focus is ISM Services, PMI Tuesday, and PPI on Thursday. Earnings from Palantir, AMD, Shopify, and more AI bellwether. Next corporate profits release arrives on August 9th alongside the Q2 GDP second GDP estimate. The data and guidance here could reset the Fed cut debate. That's your Pit Print by Portafolio Capital. I'm Al Sanchez. I will see you next Monday for another pulse on the markets and the macro.